Robert Eggers' werewolf movie. This trailer just dropped today. I saw from people with their reactions, with what they're saying, and I thought, shit, I gotta do this too. Let me tell you about Robert Eggers. I have a history with his films. When The Witch came out, The Witch, Anya Taylor-Joy, she came out of nowhere and she did one of the most weird, eerie, fucked up roles that has been put onto film to date. And then you've got The Lighthouse. You've got Robert Pattinson and Willem Dafoe making fart jokes and just sitting in this lighthouse losing their minds as like he jerks off to a mermaid. I still don't know what that movie means. I don't really care to find out. I just like the vibe of that movie. And then you got The Northman. You got Anya Taylor-Joy again, Willem Dafoe, Ethan motherfucking Hawke. And then of course the Skarsgård that is like the tallest and the buffest. And it's like a weird Viking mythological mashup epic that is also like very chill. I love that film too. And the cool thing with that movie is that there are supernatural elements that are within it. He still kind of has that horror atmosphere, but it's a lot more low-key, a lot more woven into the script as opposed to being like the driving factor of the story. And then Nosferatu, you somehow have Lily Rose Depp, right? I think that's her name, Johnny Depp's daughter. She's giving an emotional, a very physical performance, and it like came out of nowhere because I've seen her in like yoga hosers and just random little things, which she is like not really good at. But then she comes out in Nosferatu, and I guess just with good direction and a bomb-ass story, she does great things. And yet again, you have another Skarsgård in that, and he's playing Nosferatu, the titular villain itself. I don't know, like he just has some sort of like writing and directing style that is so unique and fresh. And at this point, it is his style. So now that takes us to 2026. Werewolf, directed, written by Robert Eggers. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Kick-Ass himself, the dude who was in 28 Years Later. One of my most like what the fuck movies ever. I didn't expect anything much from it, but I loved it. And then 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, I absolutely adore that movie. And again, Lily Rose Depp, Johnny Depp's daughter, she is back and she is acting again. And I can't believe that like she is picking movies like this. I feel like this is a very important era of what she chooses to do, because that's going to set her up for what she does in the future, for what people see her as. And I'm just so glad that she found this director. This director found her. Like, they're working together now, because this only means good things for her future career. I am very excited for this film, not because I think it's going to be an exciting movie or a movie that's going to be timeless or classic. I'm just excited because I feel like we're getting a movie, another movie, where it's artists who are passionately creating something and working on something together. Now, I'm making that assumption. I've not yet seen the trailer. We're going to do that together. But all his movies are just like historically accurate. He spends so much time looking into the actual history and the facts and the details and trying to get those right, or as close to possible as possible. And I've said it before, it feels like Robert Eggers is creating the universal world or the universal MCU of the monsters before Universal can actually get up off their ass and do it correctly. And it's funny because it winds right back to itself, because Johnny Depp was supposed to play the Invisible Man in the Universal Monsters cinematic universe, but now his daughter is playing a role inside of this cinematic universe that is not official, but in my head, this is the official Universal Monsters. All right, let's go, baby. You don't even gotta say nothing, man. This shit is good. Focus Features doing some crazy stuff too. Coraline, like that's the original. He got that big ass beard already. Aaron Taylor Johnson had the biggest glow up. It's not even funny, but what is funny is when you see him in like red carpet sort of things, he is just simply like trying to mew or like do that like face maxing, looks maxing as much as possible.
Child of God.
Bro, and the aspect ratio too, like.
Do not dread darkness. Embrace it.
Ay, dude. They immediately at the start, they've got the end of The Witch, that sort of shit. I rebuke any type of bullshit that's going to be coming through this screen. Damn, bro. Robert Eggers just knows how to get
His portrait.
the feeling of the old time.
Keep my husband safe from his cursedness.
Shit. He's always buff as hell. Goals.
Thy soul is cursed.
Yeah.
Cursed.
Oh yeah, that's Lily Rose Depp. God damn.
Thy world is cursed.
Yeesh. Fuck yeah. Hot damn, you guys. I don't know. Like I said, that movie looks like it is everything that he has learned and crafted and thrown into a single film with a single vision. And it looks freaky. It looks satanic and demonic as hell. I've gotten really religious recently, and that like turns me off in a sort of weird way, but the fact that you can film this and get that sort of feeling across, holy shit. Like, I am excited for this film. And he's always releasing his stuff in theaters now, right? Like, it was always kind of around that time frame, but I feel like he has the spot of weird indie type of AA films on Christmas Day. Isn't that insane? It used to be like Star Wars, and now we're getting freaking Robert Eggers films with the witchcraft and body horror and all that fucked up shit. I am now more excited to see this film than when I never saw the trailer. The aspect ratio, the color grading, the set design and the costumes, like it looks like some sort of artist rendition that is historically accurate to those times. It's got me excited. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed his movies, what is your favorite Robert Eggers film ever as of up to Werewolf? Are you expecting this film to be your favorite? I don't know. As of right now, I think The Witch is still my favorite Robert Eggers film just because of the nostalgia that I have for it. I saw it like 10 times in theaters when I started working full time. I would work, and then on like the Thursday or Friday, I would go see it. And then on the weekend, I would see it again. And then like the following Tuesday or Wednesday, I saw it again. All within the span of like 3 weeks. That's some good stuff. That's some dark stuff. Let me know what you think. Peace.